Good evening, everyone, and members of the public. At this time, we are having a special council meeting. So I'm going to start by stating the land acknowledgement, and then we'll be on our way. Most of this evening will be conducted in closed, and that will be explained shortly. So on behalf of the members of council and staff, we wish to acknowledge this land on which the Township of West Lincoln operates. The land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples and is still home to many Indigenous people today. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work here today and to follow the Haudenosaunee system of blending laws and values and the Anishinaabe beliefs to strive to live in harmony and balance throughout the municipality. We acknowledge that we are all treaty people and accept our responsibility to honor all our relations. This time I'd like to ask, are there any disclosures of pecuniary interest? I see none, Madam Clerk. And so we're going to go into closed. And so I believe Councillor Shelley, Broderick, are you able to read
Sure am. Yes.
Great. Go ahead.
Thank you. Moved by myself, Councillor Shelley Broderick, that the next portion of this meeting be closed to the public to consider the following pursuant to section 239(2) of the Municipal Act 2001. A, CAO Bev Henry, re personal matters relating to an identifiable individual, report number CAO-03-2021, non-union salary review. Applicable closed session exemption. Personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees.
And we need a seconder.
Thank you, Councillor. And can I get a seconder? Councillor Gannon, thank you. Any comments or questions? Then I'm going to call the question. All those in favor? And that is carried. So we will now go into the other link. All right, and see you on the other side. Councillor, sorry, thank you, Roberta. I'm going to call on Councillor Gannon. Then, before I do that, I just wanted to give a thanks to Marianne Love, who worked us through that. She's not back and open, but I just wanted to acknowledge her diligent work and patience answering our questions to this point. So at this point, I'm going to hand the floor to Councillor Gannon to read the motion to come back into open.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Moved by myself that this council now resume an open session at the hour of 9:11 p.m.
Thank you. And can I get a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Riley. Second. And I'm going to call the question. All those in favor? And that is carried. And so then at this time, we have a resolution. I'm going to ask Madam CAO/clerk to read the resolution.
Okay, so we will need a mover in a second. But the recommendation is that confidential report number CAO-03-2021 dated November 17th, 2021 regarding non-union salary review be received, and that council endorse and approve the 2021 non-union salary grid attachment A, and that the implementation will be deferred to the 2022 budget process.
Okay, can I get a mover for that? Councillor Broderick, and then I'm going to take Councillor Gannon as the seconder. Thank you. Any comments or questions at this time? Councillor Trombetta, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say thank you, Madam CAO, for it's a lot of work that you put into this. It was not easy. You said it took 2 years, is what you said that it took. So I just want to put that on note on the public record that it took. I just want to also make it noted that I feel strongly that I probably won't. I won't be voting in favor of this at this moment. I think I will be voting in favor when it comes time for budget time. So just to make note that I will not be voting in favor of this, not saying that it's not warranted. I just think I'd like to see more numbers at budget time to actually make a further and a full wholesome agreement. I don't want to say yes now and then pull something later at budget time. So I will be voting in that way once it comes. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Any other comments, Councillor Riley?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. My understanding is that, any numbers that we were given were already confirmed that those would be discovered at budget. There was nothing that we're supporting today that would change. That information will come then. So I just felt it was worth noting for the record that supporting this is more supporting it in principle, and having that chance at budget to actually make the decision how it's implemented is critical. And I think that's the appropriate time to whether or not how we move forward with it then. So I just thought it was, I know Councillor Trombetta has raised his concerns. I just thought it was important for the public to know that there's no information that we were given that's not going to not be revealed later at budget. And I think that all that information is going to be apparent. So anyways.
Good point. Thank you, Councillor. Any others? Then I'm going to call the question at this time. All those in favor? And Councillor Trombetta, any opposed? Councillor Trombetta opposed? Yep. Okay. Then that does carry. And so with that, it concludes our business for this evening. So I call the meeting adjourned at the hour of 9:14. Thank you very much, everyone. You did a lot of work tonight and had good questions.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much for the process.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks, Donna.